It was the summer of 1942. The Nazi war machine had rolled across Europe, swallowing cities and borders, seeming unstoppable. Hitler, emboldened by past victories, turned his eyes eastward once more. His target? The Soviet city of Stalingrad, a name that meant little to most in the West, but would soon come to define the turning point of the deadliest war in human history. Stalingrad wasn't just a dot on the map. It was a vital industrial city on the banks of the Volga River. Controlling it meant controlling access to the oil-rich Caucasus. But more than that, it carried Stalin's name. Capturing it would be a symbolic victory for Hitler, a psychological blow to the Soviet people. The battle began in August 1942. German planes rained bombs on the city, turning buildings into rubble. Flames danced across the skyline. Civilians who hadn't fled were now trapped in a nightmare. Yet the Soviets refused to give in. Hitler had deployed the Sixth Army under General Friedrich Paulus. Their orders were clear: take the city at all costs. Street by street, building by building, the Germans advanced. But they weren't prepared for what awaited them. The Soviets dug in, literally. They turned the ruins into a labyrinth of death. Snipers hid in the shadows. Machine gunners lay in wait beneath collapsed walls. The Volga River, flowing behind them, was both lifeline and trap. Reinforcements crossed it under fire, braving bullets and ice to keep the defense alive. One of the most haunting figures of the battle was a Soviet sniper named Vasily Zaitsev. With quiet precision, he picked off German soldiers, becoming a symbol of resistance and resilience. His duel with a German counterpart became legend, part truth, part myth, but all part of the gritty desperation that defined this war of attrition. But as winter approached, so did the tide of the war. The Soviets, under General Zhukov, launched Operation Uranus, a massive counteroffensive. They didn't attack Stalingrad directly. Instead, they encircled it. The German Sixth Army, once the aggressor, found itself trapped in the frozen ruins of the city it was supposed to conquer. Supplies dwindled. Frostbite and hunger began to take as many lives as bullets. Still, Hitler demanded they hold the city. Paulus requested permission to retreat. It was denied. January 1943. Surrounded, starving, and broken, the once mighty German Sixth Army surrendered. Over 90,000 soldiers were taken prisoner. Fewer than 6,000 would ever return home. The Battle of Stalingrad wasn't just a military defeat for the Nazis. It shattered the illusion of their invincibility. It marked the beginning of a brutal push westward as Soviet forces reclaimed their territory one bloody step at a time. For the Soviets, Stalingrad became a symbol of sacrifice and determination. For the world, it stood as a grim reminder of war's cost. Over 2 million casualties, soldiers and civilians alike. Today, the name Stalingrad still echoes through history, not as a place of victory, but as a testament to human endurance under unimaginable pressure. A city that refused to fall, a moment when the tide of war changed forever. Thank you for listening to Explained Under 5 Minutes. If this episode helped you find a little more clarity, consider subscribing and sharing with someone who could use it too. Until next time, stay strong, stay present, and stay curious.